You're coming out for Oz Comic Con, and you did Brisbane last week, Sydney this weekend, and obviously very excited to have you back in Australia. Now, big, huge thing for you, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So just wanted to sort of jump into that and have a little bit of a chat about Game of Thrones. And obviously, just quick spoilers for those who aren't up to date with Game of Thrones. So your character, Dickon, he didn't last very long.
No, yeah. I knew when I took the gig that was the case. So, but what was more important for me was how he died.
Yeah, sure.
Right, so I said, what's a death? And they said what it was, and death by dragon, firing squad is pretty good. So, I thought it was a nice little gig.
Yeah, and so obviously one of the other appeals, I guess, of that particular ending is, him going out, standing side by side with his father.
Sure.
So, obviously showing that he's a very honourable character, wanting to, stick with his father despite the fact that it's the end of the, as far as Tyrion knows, it's the end of the Tarly line. But, so the other thing I wanted to sort of touch base on, that particular episode that you were in was actually one of their biggest ones that they've done to date from a production perspective.
Yeah.
So for you, what was that like as an experience working on that particular episode?
Truly, incredible. It was, you just walking onto set each day, you could just see the size and scale of the sets and the amount of people that are there. I personally have not. I mean, I've been on some big set pieces, with things like Black Sails. We did some huge set pieces on that show, but this is on another level. It's just vast, and the amount of horses. There are 150 horses, and all these stunt guys, stunt riders, the handlers. It was pretty crazy, and just the fire sequences. Although they set a new record as well. I think with the amount of guys on fire in one shot.
Yeah.
And I was there for those sequences, so it was great to experience that.
And I guess, what do you take away from getting to be in something that's like that big as an actor? Is there things that are happening sort of behind the scenes that you can kind of see and go, oh wow, so that's how they kind of set those shots up? And
there are a couple that on, like I say, on Black Sails, I've seen pretty much most techniques used to get certain shots, but they did use one technique to get the over the top of the all the carriages getting blown up when the dragon was going through them, and they used I think they called it was it spider cam or something. I can't remember what they used it, and they used drones, but they had a wire with the camera going across the carriages as they were blowing up, and I'd not seen that before, and that was really impressive to see it as they they did the sequence as the doof, 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 which was great.
Now, obviously, you're technically House Tarly, but if you had a choice, which house would you want to be in?
Oh man,
Game of Thrones?
I'm not sure if I can stray from House Tarly. I always think the Lannisters are quite cool, generally. There's an edge to them, which I quite like. So yeah, maybe the Lannisters.
Yeah, awesome.